Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 16 in the NFL. We're talking right now with Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com, who's, of course, covered every Monday night game with us. He nailed the Saints this past week, and this Monday night game is a tough one. Denver as a small road favorite at Cincinnati. Indian Cowboy, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks for having us, Pete.
All right, I see. I love to get your opinions on football, but, you really excel, it seems, in the past few years at basketball. Seems like your basketball model's just killing it. Probably your basketball models are similar for NBA and college and WNBA, but just give us, everyone, a quick overview of what you do at Doc Sports and tell us how well you've done long-term in your basketball record, with your basketball record.
Yeah, we've done really well. We were #1 in the country last year in the NBA, 94-62, 60% for plus 12,890. Really, really good year for us. Our goal is to try to hit it between 55 and 62% every year. Obviously, had a really big successful college basketball year as well, 65 and 45, 58% plus 44-40. Add them together, we went 156 and 107 for 59% and plus 17,310. So we're really excited about our basketball models and how successful they were. We're excited about bowl season. We're going to have a prediction on every single bowl this year, so we're really excited about that. We expect a lot of success as it relates to that. And as far as, you're looking forward to hockey season as well. We're doing really well. We're sitting at around 61% on the hockey season for about plus 1,200. So we're really excited about how all things are going, back-to-back winning days in the NBA. We've loved to string together 7 in a row like we did earlier in the season. And so we're excited about it. So we hope people join us for the NBA, college ball. Of course, we do a daily free pick video winner as well, which is hitting 61% for 2.5 years.
All right, Cincinnati is a 3 or 3.5 point home underdog. Totals 47.5 or 48. And Cincinnati, of course, off the huge win over Cleveland. But every week, you never quite know what you're going to get with Cincinnati. A big game or a dud would not shock anyone. And Denver, they rolled San Diego last week, and Denver is, they're 4-2 against the spread in their last 6 road games. So it's tough to bet against them. They're obviously an excellent team, but they can also be beaten on the road. So it's a little bit tough to take Denver here, even as just a small road favorite. Totals 47.5 or 48. I really like the under in Denver-San Diego last week, and we might see a similar thing here. Denver has been running the ball a lot more. They might do the same thing here. Cincinnati might try to steal a win by limiting possessions as well. So I guess right now, if I had to go with a play here, I think I'd take a shot with the under at 48, but I'm not sure about that. What's your take on this game, Indian Cowboy?
This is actually a really hard game. Keep in mind that 67% of the public is on Denver. Peyton Manning was dealing with an illness in his last game, more like flu-like symptoms. So he didn't play really that well, which is why even Demaryius Thomas mentioned that he'd never seen him like that. So they won 22-10, but it wasn't overly impressive. They also beat Buffalo, a good team, 24-17. Of course, the Bengals come off a huge win against Cleveland. Now, I think the Bengals have a letdown here after that big win against Cleveland. Whenever you have such a dominating win. And keep in mind, the Bengals had just lost 21-42 against Pittsburgh, too. So they had to really step up here and try to bounce back against Cleveland on the road. And I think now they go back and they have a letdown again. Sure, they beat New Orleans, Houston, Tampa Bay, all on the road, and they lost to Pittsburgh and gave up a hiccup. But now they have to face a really, really good team. And Denver typically, or Cincinnati, has a tendency to struggle against really good teams. They lost Indianapolis 0-27 on the road earlier this year. Obviously they lost to Cleveland 3-24, and it was a revenge game for them. But we wouldn't be surprised here to see Denver, because they just offensively, they weren't very good against San Diego, bounce back here. These are the type of games, even though they're a public favorite, these are the type of games that Denver really steps up for when they face more elite teams in the league.
I can certainly see that. If Cincinnati continues following an up and down pattern, maybe they have a down game here, and you don't have to argue too hard to get me to bet on Denver against anyone as this small of a favorite. Denver -3 is Indian Cowboys' pick for the Monday night game. Thanks so much, IC.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.